Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Eileen, and this is Eileen Ashley is Red Hot and Flashy. So, if you guys have been watching me, you know that in July's BoxyCharm, we got some Anastasia Beverly Hills products, one of which was the Norvina Palette. I chose the volume 1, and then I purchased, I think it was the volume 3 that they were offering. But I did a look, or what I consider a wearable look, with that palette for anybody really, but mostly for people who are afraid of it. And, you know, they were afraid that the palette was not usable for them because, you know, they're not usually into wearing such bright colors. So today, before I forget, if you haven't watched that video yet, I'll link it up here somewhere. Now, today, I thought we would go back in with the Norvina Volume 1 and do something a little more bold and colorful. I'm going to start out priming my eyes, and I use the NARS paint pot. I believe it's shade Vanilla 01. I'm going to start out pretty bold, and I'm going to go in with this color right here, which is A5, and I'm going to put that just in the inner half of my crease. So I'm going to use the mirror here, because if you saw my other video, I told you this is a pro palette, so the shades are extremely pigmented. So I'm just going to go about that far. It's a little more than halfway. All right, next I'm going to go into shade B1, which is right here. It's more of a purpley pink, and I'm going to put that towards the center of the crease, working my way to the edge though. For the outer corners, I'm going to use shade A2, which is right there. And I'm going to make like a V. I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, just so I can have a little more control with that A2. I want to darken it up really good in that corner. I'm going to clean off this brush, and I'm going to go back in because I want it to be a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like an ombre kind of thing, from the lighter pink to the darker. And I think I should have actually started with this brush, but I'm going to go back into B1, which would be in the center part of the crease, just to darken it up a little bit. Yeah, much better. The smaller the brush, the more control you have over those colors and where they're getting placed. And again, wiping the brush off, you can have a color switch like I have right here, $1.99 at ShopRite, or you can wipe it off on a towel. It doesn't matter. And I can see this is so low because of this head. I freaking hate it. Anyway, we're gonna go back in with A5, that bright color. Yeah, it's A5, and just do the inner corner. And we're only doing this because I felt like it wasn't, you know, it didn't differentiate enough. And it was probably because I used the larger brush. I'm also going to go up a little bit higher, just to make my hood appear smaller. Now, I'm going to take a clean brush. I'm going to make sure it's clean. I know, I got to clean my brushes. Shame on me. And I'm just going to go like this over the entire eye and blend it all together, just so that it looks seamless and smooth. All right. So I know it looks messy, but we're going to cut our crease. All right, now we're going to go in with shade D4, which is a blue shimmer. And I'm going to go into the outer corners and into the crease just to deepen them up. And I'm going to try this small brush. I just want to let you guys know, this is a Moda brush. Let me just get the package here. Sorry. Okay, so this is the Moda Pro Detail Brush. And I have to admit, I got brushes from BoxyCharm, and I wasn't super impressed. I mean, I kind of liked them, but I guess I didn't really give them such a chance. But then a friend of mine, Vicky is her name, and you can find her on Instagram at oh crap, sorry Vicky. I think it's Tricky Va Vicky. Anyway, she's I follow her on Instagram, so you could probably find her that way. And she's always supporting me. So Vicky, if you're out there listening, leave a comment below so everybody can follow you. And she has a code for you guys to use if you're interested in Moda brushes. I believe it's code VLP. Correct me if I'm wrong, Vicky. And yeah, so far I am loving this brush. You know I'm going to probably have to buy more because I didn't have a brush quite this size, and I really love it. Thanks, Vicky. So anyway, back to our shade D4, sorry, which is that blue shade. Dark. And I'm just going to go into the corners. Nope, I need a bigger brush. Let's try that one again. All right, I'm going to start on this corner because I don't want it to be too dark. Into the corner and into the crease just to deepen that all up. And I'm switching eyes just so I don't get too dark. And I'm bringing it out a little bit. When I say out, I mean this way. Kind of make it, kind of to wing out my eyeshadow instead of eyeliner. I could do that perfectly fine. The eyeliner, I don't know, so not so good. Okay, now we're gonna cut our crease, and I'm only gonna cut half the crease. So if you are new here and you haven't seen me do this, if you, especially if you have hooded eyes, if you put the, I kind of spoiled it, but if you put the concealer on the bottom part, open your eye, put your head down and open your eye. And see where that transferred? That is where you're gonna cut your crease. And then I thought I would play around. You don't have to do this, but I'm gonna play around with the Huda Beauty Matte and Metal Melted Shadows, and I'm gonna use just the one end, and this is called, wrong end here, this is called FroYo, and it's like a pinky, shimmery kind of liquid eyeshadow. I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. And I don't want to put on too much because I was playing around with these once and they just crumble if you put on too much of this. So I'm just gonna, let me get myself a mirror here. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the lid here. And then I'm gonna blend that just by tapping it. Now I'm gonna go in with a flat shader brush and I'm gonna apply D3, right there, that beautiful pink shimmer, on top of the cut crease part. Now I'm gonna go back into the A3, the purple color. Let me turn that for you. The A3, the purple color, and that blue color, and I'm just gonna go redefine and blend that in real nicely. So I'm just gonna blend those colors together. And again, I'm just going to blend in the entire eye. Well, minus that pink shimmer there. All right, now we're gonna go underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna start out with that small brush and I'm gonna go in with that pink right there, that A5. Make sure your brush is cleaned off really good. And then I'm gonna take a super flat brush like that. It's like an eyebrow brush or even an eyeliner brush. And I'm gonna go in with that beautiful blue, that D4, that right there. And I'm gonna get really, really close to the lash line with it. Now, I'm drawing a tiny little bit on top so that I can connect the bottom with the top. And I want to smudge it. I don't want it to look like a, you know, a defined line there. I could probably go a little deeper with the pink. All right, now I'm going back in with that pink and smudging it out. So I'm gonna highlight my inner corners with shade A1 right there. All right, now I'm going to take black eyeliner, and this is the Haus Laboratories eyeliner in shade Punk. And I'm just going to outline my eye with it. I'm not gonna, you know, wing it out or anything. And I'm just gonna take an angled brush, and I'm gonna go in with D5, which is black. And I'm just going to go over that eyeliner just to soften it up a little bit. And of course I waited a minute for it to dry, because you don't want to actually smudge it when it's wet. Can you see the difference? This is with the eyeshadow, this is without. It kind of softened it up a little bit. Now I'm gonna line my waterline with the Rockin's Cosmetic Hot Mesh Trio. And I'm using the shade Blue Glitter. And like I always do, I will be lining my upper waterlines with Urban Decay's 24/7 Waterline eye pencil in the shade Legend, which is black. So at this moment, we are done with the eyes. However, I'm gonna go off camera, finish my face, and put on some eyelashes, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back, and this is the final look. Give me a comment below. Tell me what you think of the look. Is this something you'd wear? Will you try it? And if you do, please take a photo of yourself, post it on Instagram, and tag me at redhotandflashy. I would love to see what you guys create. I really hope you guys liked today's video. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Come join our family. And tap on that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Until next time, everybody. Bye.